Okay, here's the garden we've got planted so far. It's doing pretty good. There's different varieties of tomatoes in there, and something cut that cucumber down there, and then something cut this tomato down. I don't know if it's cut down or if it just animal stepped on it and broke it, but I don't see no footprints or nothing, so I don't know. Anyway, I do see some ants, a little ant thing there, so that may not be good. Not sure really how to get rid of those. Still pulling weeds. I guess I'll be pulling weeds for a long time because this is a place that hasn't been used in a while, not for a garden anyway. So I need to replant this. And I think I got one more space down there I can replant. But anyway. There he is! Right there. Do you see him? Look at that. That is the cutworm thing. I don't know how to get him out of there now. Come on. You get your little butt out of there, buddy. So, yeah. So maybe it was a cutworm. We come out last night. We come out last night and looked, and we did not see anything. So, I don't know how you're supposed to find those little boogers. Because like I said, apparently it had cut this one down. So that means I've got to replace it. Which is a good thing, because I mean I got a lot of plants in the greenhouse. We'll go in there in just a minute. And that was amazing being able to find him. Wonder how else I can find them. Like I said, I came out last night with a light. They said they come out at night to feed, or on a cloudy day. And maybe I need to scratch the soil around a little more on different ones to see. Very interesting. Just don't know. The wind has blown the leaves all back in here, so it might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. I'm not sure about that. Oh, this grass. I'm telling you, that stuff is just horrible. Can't remember. Bermuda grass or crabgrass or something, I'm not sure, but I know it's a nuisance. All right, then. We'll go in the greenhouse and see what's going on in there. So we've come out of the greenhouse. We've got to open these windows up, and we've got to leave a space in there. Velcro. I don't think you can see. Let me turn you around to where you can see better. There we go. Now you'll be able to see it. But on this kind of a greenhouse, you really need to, they have little ties to where you can just roll it up tight like that. But sometimes they're wet in here. And so instead of doing that, take it and do it this way. And that also helps it to deflect the rain off too if it does start raining. It won't rain in there. So, you just go down. I've got like 6 of them, 3 on each side. And just go down, open them up. Make sure these little holes here are open in case it is wet in there. And then you can do that. There you go. Now I've got to go do the back sides. Go in the greenhouse. I've already set some plants out here for a little bit to let them get some fresh air. And I needed some room. Everything's getting so big in here. The tomatoes. I've got a couple of tomatoes with the cucumbers. I got a couple of cucumbers with the tomatoes that when they didn't grow, I just stuck another seed in there. These are amazing. These are cantaloupes that's coming up. These are watermelons. The watermelons has gone wild. These are sugar babies, I think. Nope, these are the black diamonds. So these are amazing. They're just like coming up like crazy. So I need to get those in the ground too. Those are really pretty flowers. Just different colors. I forgot what they were called now. There's what they're called. carousel mix. So yeah, they're really pretty. The roses are doing really good. And I want to thank y'all for coming to visit me in the greenhouse. There's lots to see. As you can see, everything needs to be planted out. It's doing really good, but we've got a couple more things of cool weather, but not that bad. The roses, that's a pink lavender. This one is that coral colored one, orangey, beautiful. This is another lavender, and this one is the luscious. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is the luscious rose, which is the red with a cream color on the back side of it. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got a bud here on the on that one, and that one is the red one. There is that lavender rose. It's growing really good, but it does not have any buds on it yet. Now here's the other two lavenders. It's more of a lavender, as you can see, and those have got that. Please excuse me for being a little froggy. Allergies have gotten really, really bad. There's some daylilies that's coming up, and it won't be long. I'm going to have to get most of this stuff out of here. These trees are just, these are the fruit trees. That one's lemon and pink grapefruit. That one's grapefruit, and that one is orange tree. I would love to get a peach tree. I don't have any, but I should have. These are the chrysanthemums that I had in the fall. If you remember, I kept them over winter. And this is that Creeping Jenny, and it all looks really good. Let's turn around here. Some more of the Early Girl Bush tomatoes is in here, and there's also some of the 4th of July tomatoes in there. And yeah, they're getting to where they need to be put out. Oh, this is pumpkins. This is pumpkin, Connecticut Field pumpkin. And there's supposed to be 2 of them that's supposed to be the extra large pumpkins. This is the Blue Sylvia. This is one of the, I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's, there it is. Maybe y'all can. Anyway, it just has different blooms. It looks like a daisy, and it has different colored blooms on it. This is supposed to be my, there's another one coming up maybe. These are the, Evening Primrose, and I really need to just throw some more seeds in there and make sure they do come up. Alright then, another one of the chrysanthemums and the Creeping Jenny. Down there is the the lotus plants that I started from seed and fixed a little pond for them until I can get a better pond for them, and they're happy there, I'm sure, but get them outside would be better. Well, there you go. The greenhouse is doing good. If you have never had a greenhouse, my goodness, get you one. They're really not that expensive. This one here was $109. And as you can see, it was a 8 by 10, I think so. But it's amazing. It's really good, sturdy. Good tie down. Whenever I get over using it, I'm going to take this down and put it up so it doesn't sit out here and just deteriorate. I think that will help out a lot. And anyway, that's it for now. So we had a cutworm that chewed that one up. I'm going to take and replant. There's the thing. He might still put out, he might not, but I'm going to go ahead and plant something else in there beside him. I've got a, this one is the 4th of July. And I like getting down lower and lower and lower. There we go. Put in there, babies. There you go. Don't be afraid to talk to your plants. People won't think you're crazy if they do. They don't understand. Plants love to be talked to because they take your carbon dioxide and they turn it into oxygen. So it's kind of like food for them. But yeah, there's been studies done that they do like for you to talk to them. Alright, let's move on to the next one over here. I did find the cutworm. I don't know if I told you that or not, but I did. And I don't know if I'll find any more or not. But, oh, the grass is growing already. Isn't that awful? You can't do anything without having grass, 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 grass. Weeds and grass, they grow better than anything that you can plant or anything you can have growing in your garden, I guess I should say. Okay, so there we go. Alright, he's going in. This is another 4th of July. These are really early tomatoes, which is what I'm going for. And plus they have stuff all year long. Would have liked to get him down there a little bit closer, but that's alright. So we got those in there. Gonna have to water them. Looks cloudy, like it might rain, but you know what? It might not. So when in doubt, always give them a little water, especially when you first transplant them. I see ant running across there. And I don't think the ants are attacking the plants, but you know what? You never know. Alright, that's it for the garden. Hey, this is Lavender Rose. Just wanted to say thank you for coming to the greenhouse with me and to the garden. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I got sungrins this morning, and also allergies are bothering me pretty bad. As you can hear, we got wind blowing, wind chimes are blowing, so I hope you'll be able to hear me. I'm going to have to speak a little bit louder. Anyway, greenhouse is doing great. If you can get you one, I think that one was $109 or $108 off of eBay. It has done really well. I'm very pleased with it. I had to have a little heater in there for the winter time, but I mostly just use a lamp, a halogen lamp, because it gives off heat, and it did fine in there. It kept it really sealed up, so it was really good. So anyway, if you will, like, subscribe, click that bell so you can get my notifications, and come back to visit me, and we'll have a good time doing gardening and things. Alright, bye-bye for now.